Hi, today we learn new shading pattern. This shading pattern depends on the previous pattern you learn. So the pattern is that you go from light to dark, and it's kind of built on top of each other, like the first pattern you use. So what you do, you go like this, and then you build on top of each other like this, right? But in this shading, when you doing like this, you keep more space in between so that when you lay a new layer on top of it, there's an easier transition. That okay, let me show you. So in here, make a light and wide enough, put space in between, and you move over just a little bit, and you do it again. Keep repeating this, and every time you move over a little bit, you put a little bit more pressure into the pencil so that the line a little bit darker. And the last one, you can make it real small, real short, so it doesn't go outside the square. So see, the transition is from light to dark, and every time you put a layer, it'll make the shading darker, but you also want to put on a little bit more pressure on the paper. Again, the shading is wide in between, not close like this. Because when you close like this, there's no gap. So when you put on a new layer, you see a break line like this. So you want to make it wide so that when you overlap, there's no break line. So this is a bad thing to do here. If you make it close, let's see, you make it close like this, right? And when you put on if you put too much pressure, you have a break line right here. This is bad. You don't want that. You want to be wide, and there's gap. And when you move over just a little bit, not too much, this is too far. You want to be just about here, and you move over just a little bit more here. And notice these are not always line up. They can be uneven. Okay, so when you are uneven, it's more random, and the transition from light to dark is a lot better. Okay, so start from light to dark, go across the sun, and when come back here, you do the opposite, this side, from light to dark, the opposite direction. The last one, again, make it short so that it doesn't go outside. Okay, so then do light to dark this side. So there's two lines. light to dark, light to dark, the opposite direction. Okay?